Hello. Okay, so it's been a while. I was uploading videos and I meant to like pre-schedule ahead and then didn't. And notice it's been like a whole month. Like literally a whole month. And if you watched, like you know that, but you probably haven't because like I know my stats. No one's actually watching yet, which is fine. That's one of the perks of YouTube is it's forever. So, but yeah, it's been a whole month. I do not entirely remember what I was doing last time or what I meant to do this time. Oops. I do know that I was eventually planning on having Leilani leave her job as a secret agent, I think is what she does, and get like an actual island living job because it's one of the cool perks about the island living pack and playing an island living game playthrough is playing an island living career, right? I feel like that's one of the perks. So gonna do that. Maybe this session, maybe next one. Who knows? I don't know. I'm also using new software because the last time I played, I was having some issues. I lost some time because my software crashed. And I'm still a little mad about it, even though it's been a month. Oh, that's right. It was Harvest Day or Thanksgiving or whatever the fuck it's called. And the lightning. Oh my god, the lightning. I fucking hate these gnomes. Or maybe I don't hate these ones, but I hate one of them in particular. I don't know. I don't know if he's still here or not. Ah. So, I have new software. I did a test stream and I was actually uploading videos while I was streaming with my VTuber on, which hello, say hello to my VTuber. Isn't she adorable? I think she's adorable. With the VTuber, like the whole thing, I do still have it on medium rendering, but the point is, I wasn't having problems, which is major. So, the new software seems to work. If you're curious, I was using Streamlabs OBS. Now I am using OBS. So if you want to play and post videos of your playthrough on the computer, and somehow I am the first person you have ever heard talk about this, I definitely recommend going with OBS over the Streamlabs. It definitely seems to be working. At least it's working in comparison. Oh shit, do I have to work today? I hope not. Oh god. I just realized it's like 9:30 in the morning. No, okay. Okay, I am on vacation. Okay. Or I'm on weekend. That's the word. I was on vacation yesterday. I really hope you couldn't hear that. And now I am on weekend. Okay. And even though I literally just had people over, I need to socialize. I vaguely remember there was a whole thing where like I couldn't actually. I don't know why I'm burping so much. It's just root beer. body. It's fine. Sorry, I'm drinking root beer, and apparently I am just gonna burp on stream a ton for some reason. Um, yeah, I had a lot of problems with the harvest day. I vaguely remember that. Okay, so we got feed, pet, play with. Hopefully that helps with the socialization issue that I am having currently. And it's fall and cold, so I'm going to need to figure out a solution to my housing real fast. So there's also that. I do not have enough money for that right now. Definitely do not have enough money for that right now. So, oops. Yeah. Happy cow plant. Okay, well, the fun is going up. Okay, so that's not working. I guess I'll go to the bar to get my social skill, or to do the thing with the thing. We're just gonna go with that. Um, so last time I played, I was talking about how I was super stressed because I had orientation for my new job. If you are watching YouTube, but you do not watch me on Twitch, then you have not heard this yet, so I'm going to repeat it. If you do, like, say hi, please. Also, sorry for repeating myself. It's not going well. It again, it's been a month. Um, so that should say something right there. Basically, my body was just not ready for a physical labor job, manual labor job. It wasn't ready. It's still not ready. I'm I get off of work and I can barely function. The day after work, I can barely function. Um, and to be honest, like the day before work also wasn't great because I know what's coming and I'm not okay with it and I stress out about it. Um, but it's where I'm at because I'm broke and I need money, and this is life, unfortunately, sometimes. Okay, so go to the bar. Travel. Travel. So yeah, good reason to be stressed about the new job, for sure. There's also been a lot of drama with it that I am not sure that I want to get into. You know what? No one I work with knows that I do this, so whatever. Here's here's the deal, okay? I have technically online said what my job is before, but I'm not going to repeat it because on the off chance that someone sees this, I don't want to get fired because again, I am broke and I need money. But I work for a corporation. Okay. And I have I've actually never worked for a corporation before. I've always worked for small business. Oh, no, that I worked for Comcast. That is a corporation. But it was a very different situation. That was call center shit. This is not call center shit. Uh, very different. So, in this type of job, then, I have always worked for small businesses. It's just how that's played out. Like, a lot of people think that everyone goes through a period of their life where they like work for McDonald's. I did not go through that period of life. I didn't. Um, I've never worked at McDonald's. I've never worked at one of like the com competitors for McDonald's, like Burger King or whatever. No fast food. No Starbucks, even though I would love to work at a coffee shop. I've never worked at a coffee shop. I have never done those things that for some reason people think are milestone jobs for people to have. So this is my first experience of working in retail with a corporation in this way, and I don't know if what I am experiencing is because I work for this particular company. I don't know if what I'm experiencing is because I work for a corporation. Um, I didn't have this experience with Comcast, but you know, different fields. So maybe. I don't know if what's happening is happening because of the fact that I'm like in this specific field. Or this company. I don't know. I don't know. Or if it's literally just this one store that I have found myself in. It could be anything and it could be nothing, and that's part of what frustrates me. So, her social is going up so slow. I'm going to fast forward a little bit while I talk. So, I start. I go in and um, I'm told I'm going to be working in this specific area. Okay? Well, this department. We'll call it a department because I want to use area later on. I'm going to work in this department. I'm like, cool. That is literally the department that I applied for, so that makes sense. Um, and I get in there for orientation, which apparently was a 4-hour thing. I was not pre warned about. And they had already scheduled me for 2 weeks, which I was also not pre warned about. It was a little bit of a shock because I was thinking maybe like orientation would happen and then we would talk about scheduling or something. Like I had no idea what to expect. And that was part of the problem. But it was not the problem. The problem was I came in for the first day of training and um, I was told within this department that I was probably going to work in this one area. Like, they need people in that area specifically. They don't need people in the other area. They need people in this area. So, that's probably where I'm going to work. And I was trained on how to work in that area because that's where I was probably going to work. To the point where I was not trained in the other area. Um, and maybe this wouldn't have been as big of an issue if my manager was actually there while I was being trained. But they were not. They were on vacation. They hired me and scheduled me to begin training when my training manager was on vacation. So there was that. Oh no, it crashed. But the recording is still going. OBS is still going. It's just Sims is not going. That sucks. I just lost my save. Ugh. Bella Bell, did you see that? Yeah. It's so silly. Please don't do that to the mic. Yeah. So we just lost a game. That's fun. Um, let's try this again, I guess. Load. Play. Bella Bella, you're so silly. What are you even doing? Okay. Come on. You don't need to do that. So, while we literally do this all over again, what I was saying was the hiring manager or the training manager slash the manager that I was supposed to be working under full time was on vacation. So I was not learning how to do my job from my manager. I was learning how to do my job from other people who worked in the area that I was supposed to work. And unfortunately, they had only worked there for like less than a year. Enough time that they knew how to do their jobs and the manager felt comfortable leaving without someone to supervise. But they weren't they weren't trainers. And so I was not trained on what to do. I was told what to do, but not how I was supposed to be doing it, and kind of left to figure things out on my own. Which, well, it it left some errors to come up that I was unaware were errors because again, I was not shown how to do my job. And it really sucks when that's your first experience is being confused and not sure of what you're doing, especially when your manager finally does come back and is telling you, "Oh, well, you're doing this wrong." No, I am. I wish there was some way I could have known that I was doing it wrong. Which is not their fault. It's the fault of the people who hired me while she was on vacation. That's not even like the drama part. That's just the ridiculousness. I'm pretty sure that is. I that may just be like a corporation thing. Again, I did not have that problem with Comcast, but to be fair, with Comcast, I was trained with my manager, so it wasn't much better. But they had like a, God, I don't know, 6 week training or something. 6 weeks of paid training. Like, it was excessive. It was enough for me to understand what I was doing by the time it was time for me to do it. And they made sure that we were taken care of as we were putting everything to practice. So I do think it's a corporation thing, but I also think that there's corporations that do it better. And I might be wrong. It might not be. I'm definitely making an assumption. So let's get to the drama part. So, again, I was told I would work in this one area. That is where bodies were literally needed, is in this area. You know, instead of going to the bar, I'm going to try and go to the beach. They need bodies there. So it makes sense for me to be there. Plus, that area is where the manager that I was hired to work under and train under actually works, is in that area. So makes sense, right? Right. I was only trained to work in that area and no other area. Even within that department, I was not trained in any other area, just that one area. Ignoring the fact that I wasn't trained there well, I was only trained there. My training manager shows up, slash my manager just generally, and suddenly I am being scheduled to work in the other area in that department, the one I was not trained for at all. And it was like that for 2 weeks. So I was frustrated and confused for the training week because I wasn't being trained. And then I was frustrated and confused for the next 2 weeks because the little bit of training I did get wasn't even the right training. Um, and now, after like 2 weeks, I'm finally in the area that I was initially being trained to be in after the manager complained a little bit to the people who actually do the scheduling, which is HR, by the way, um, which is also very weird. That would never happen in a small company. You would never have anyone but the manager being responsible for setting up schedules. Like, that is very specifically a managerial role. Uh, it's I I've like had conversations with my partner before I could see like them being worried about favoritism and stuff like that happening and people getting preferred shifts. So it makes more sense if that's concerns that you have to have like HR be the one responsible for scheduling. But even if that were the case, I would assume in order to make sure that each department functions the way it needs to, that the managers give expectations for time slots that they need filled, and then the hiring manager fills those, or the HR fills those time slots. And that's not the way it works. Um, because I've had situations where like they're very clearly frustrated that people are working on days when they don't need them versus days when they do. So I know there's disconnect there. So they told me I was going to be this in this area. And by the way, I'm not just talking about people in general. HR also mentioned that I was going to be working in this area because they need people in this area. And then they scheduled me to work in the other one for 2 weeks. I'm so like the heat is out of it. I'm not frustrated in that way anymore because I'm where I was told from the very beginning I would be. Um, and even if I ended up being placed in the other area permanently, as long as it was established, I would have been fine. But I was in limbo for like 2 weeks because I had my manager telling me that she's going to be getting me into this one area. And then I was being scheduled in this other area. And when I finally had on my schedule, it reflected that I was working in the area that I was supposed to be in. I was still being sent to the other area. It drama. Drama, drama, drama. Not the kind of drama that I like. I love drama. I just don't like that. Um, I like watching drama on TV. I like bold, dramatic colors. I like dun 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 on movies. I don't do not mess with my sense of stability, please. No. No. Literally the only thing that this job is supposed to do for me is give me stability, and it was being fucked with. So I have a very bad taste in my mouth about this whole thing. It's one of the reasons why it's been a month is just because there was too much. She is swimming right now, but it says she's asleep and that she's napping on this floaty, but she is not on this floaty. That was a glitch. Okay. So she's sleeping in the sun. That's healthy. But her social is up. Yay. And I'm going to save because it crashed and that stresses me out. So yeah, it's been a whole thing. It was not fun. I did not enjoy a single second of it. Things have definitely started to calm down a little bit because, again, like it's been settled, the drama part is over. My body is still not prepared for a manual labor job. My wrists hurt, my shoulder hurts. One specific shoulder, by the way, just the one shoulder. Uh, And oh my god, my feet hurt so bad all the time. Not just my feet, like my Achilles tendon is constantly in so much pain, especially the right one, but it's not just the one side, it's both. I just pulled the right one a little bit extra like last week and it still hurts. So yeah, work life has not been treating me well. I like how my VTuber just like tilts her head way back when I'm drinking. It makes no sense on camera. I'm sure anyone who saw that is just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm drinking my soda. That is one nice thing about a manual labor job is I've actually like been able to enjoy a couple of like nonsense foods like soda. Uh, Soda's empty calories. It's sugar. It's sugar. But I've been able to enjoy it because I actually like genuinely work it off by working. It's a little frustrating that I have to work out for 6 hours straight to lose any weight, but you know, it's fine. She is chill as fuck. It is a long weekend. I aspire to her level of happy right now. Look at that. Look at that face. That's a happy face. Chilling on the beach. Where she lives, by the way. I want to do some sailing. I haven't done any sailing yet. So I don't think I've actually seen a mermaid. What is that? Call over dolphin. What? Swim here. It, I'm gonna swim there. Forget sailing. I want to know what that little vortex of fishies is. Is that is that what that is? Little fish? They look like little fish. Ah! Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Call over dolphin, I guess. I don't know. Oh, she rode the boat over. I didn't realize she was gonna do that. Okay, so being there does nothing. Oh, why sad? No porpoise present. Oh, I mean there were, they just were ignoring you. That I know that's not better, but sad face. Are you not gonna sit? Lounge. There you go. Okay. Sail here. Make it easier for the next person. She's asleep again. That's an interesting choice. Why? Okay. Um, sure. Why not? What is this? That's a bathroom. Okay. We're gonna fast pace this since she's sleeping. Which I don't know why she's sleeping. I feel like she just slept and she was fine. I Now she's got to do it again, apparently. Oh, where you're grilling tofu dogs. Interesting. Okay. I guess you are hungry. Clearly, I do not play with autonomy this high normally. Okay, and her social's low again. Yeah, hang out with this dude. Aw, he doesn't want to build a sandcastle. There he is. Now I have a friend. Oh, that was fast. Okay. You should go home. No, you should go home. It is midnight. You should go home. Yeah. How long has this been going though? I'm not used 36 minutes. Okay. I'm not I'm not used to the layout of the new software. So I'm just like, so I'll probably call it good then.